Today I will show you some incidents which took place from the match day 1 until the match day 25, and also a few of the cup matches that we have. The topic today to discuss is about the physical challenges in football. We speak about why we don't want to have protests descend for every physical contact or a slight contact. We face also some other situation when the players, they are very keen to make simulations. So sometimes, as you will see also in the video and the clips here, they try to anticipate a contact knowing that the opponent is there already take place, and then they anticipate a contact with the opponent. We have situations when the players, they initiate a contact. They try to find a contact in order to use it to deceive the referee, to deceive the opponent. In some situations we have physical, normal contacts in football which are exaggerated by the players. We have also players that when they try to get a position to the ball, they use their arms. It's in a normal speed with no intention. And this is something that we have to understand, that the football is a sport with contacts, and it's not possible to punish contacts which are in a normal way with no intention and with no impact to the opponent. The referees must punish especially inside the penalty area clear offenses. And sometimes we are not also happy with some soft incidents, soft penalty, let's say, which even the TV try to support. As you see, we have at the same time a lot of simulations. And actually the players are happy when they receive a penalty, and they are not happy when this penalty is against them. But who is enforcing these penalties? I'm pleased because in the vast majority of the referees, they recognize this type of simulation and caution the guilty players. But there are still some cases that are escaped. Not so many, but there are some few. We are not happy with a lot of demands by the players for a penalty just because somebody is down. And this is not good, because the players must be focused to the football, must be focused to how to challenge the ball. And first the players, then the coaches must consider what kind of football we want and how we can respect the football image. It is so obvious that some players sometimes they simulate, and we have also players they are continue to do that. We have players that they do the same in these match days. And there are some players, and I can say that, they are more keen to play, to stand up and fight, because they know when a contact has impact to them. These persons, they like to play, and they really deserve to win. One more important issue is the angle of view that a referee must have. You know all that even with the VAR, even with additional referees, even with more referees on the field of play, it's not possible all the angles of view to be covered. When a match has more than 8 cameras or more than 6 cameras, they understand that we have different views, and the referees, they don't have this possibility. So the best one angle of view can be behind the goal line, but this is where we don't have referees. Of course the referees, they make mistakes. And in my opinion, there are mistakes that we are recognized after some replays. And believe me, when there are mistakes which are clear and the referee should see, the referee has the consequences of this, as every part in a football when a referee makes mistakes. And it's a little bit different, because the player will play again if he makes a mistake. The goalkeeper, the attacker, the defender, the coach. It's not the same with the referees. But this is football, and we understand that. I want to say also that there are some pictures on the websites which they don't help the football image. Because it's very clear that whenever you see two arms like mine, and this is a body, another body, as you see here, you find the contact. But if I turn it, you see there is no contact. So how can we predict a penalty, and we are more that the referee made a mistake, when we don't have the correct angle of view? This kind of comments about after 3-4 replays, that there is a clear mistake, I think we have to avoid. Because even if you listen during the play, nobody can see something, or even after the third replay tries to see. So is this what we want? We want every single contact to be a penalty, to be a foul. Can you imagine if this would be happen to every match, for what kind of football will we speak? We must protect the football image. Who wants a fake penalty? But really, is only the referee responsible for a penalty which came from simulation? Not the player, but only the referee. So let's consider, and we feel as referees that we are part of the game, and we are all together, must be united to support the football. Everyone makes mistakes in football, and the referees all over the world make mistakes. And I'm sure that our referees have no intention to make mistakes. Simulation is not a mistake. It's an attempt to cheat. It's an attempt to cheat the referee, the opponent, the football. So we want to help in this situation, and we try to be strict in this kind of behaviors, and at the same time we cannot punish physical challenges that are coming on the field of play. Let me give you an example about physical challenges. As you see here in the clips, it is normal when you challenge for the ball to use your arms in a physical way, to go with your foot. And whenever there is a small contact, this is not an impact to fall down. We really see. So whenever there is an intention, a blatant holding which stops the player to go for the ball, a blatant pushing when the player cannot reach the ball and goes. Because if there is a touch, chest to the back, with no push, with no a clear impact, and the attacker is falling down, it's not the mistake of the defender, because the attacker used this contact. So, do we really want to have contacts as infringement? No. According to the laws of the game, a hand to a body is a hand to a body. An arm, the same. A hand to the shoulder is a hand to the shoulder. Whenever there is a clear pulling, a clear pushing, or a clear intention to move out the player from challenging, this is an infringement. So when both players, they are going for the ball, and they hit the ball, And if I'm an attacker and I hit the ball, it's normal that with my movement, when there is an opponent here, I make the head and then I hit him. Is the defender's fault? No. It's the same with the foot. When there is an action by a defender to the attacker, yes, it is. On the other side, we ask the players to jump for the ball. We ask them to have the arms where? In a position that they don't push, they don't have an impact to the opponent. So the defender is jumping for the ball and he's on the air. And the attacker is not challenging for the ball, is trying to make a contact with the player for what? To win a penalty. There is no win of the penalty. And everybody who wants to win a penalty, it is not football. Because the penalties are awarded by infringements. They are not rewarded by contacts.